obviously it's senior night, and you focus on these three guys. A really unusual situation having three guys like that and all the freshmen that you have, and their roles have kind of gone down as opposed to going up, or maybe they haven't.
Well, I think they've gone up. I think when you look at what Tyree Crump has done over the last, just under the last month, I think the way Jordan Harris has played, certainly, missing those 9 games set him back some, set us back some. But I think he's in a really good flow there. I think the key is that, are you dependable? Are you ready to go every time? And can you impact the game? And I think those 3 seniors right now are doing that. And there's no question that they have all participated in winning all year long, and especially the last couple of weeks, they've been huge factors for us. So I think, again, when your team, when you hope your team is playing its best basketball at the end of the year, it's probably going to be because the seniors are too, and I think they are.
Is it an unwritten rule that you don't feat a freshman, even though you know this is probably his last home game too? Anthony situation.
Yeah, I just think you focus on the most important aspect is getting ready to play the game, and obviously when it's senior night, you focus on that. But the focus is really how do we get ready to play Florida more than anything else.
What have Tyree and Jordan specifically meant to this team? They're the 2 guys that have been in the program for 4 years. They've had a friendship dating back to high school. What have they meant to this team?
Well, I think that they come and they bring a high level of energy to practice every day. I mean, they really do. And they have really, really worked to build leadership qualities as seniors. And again, I mean, where we sit right now, they're playing good basketball. I mean, they really are. Tyree Crump, since the Florida game, is shooting 46% from 3. He's getting better, and he's making strides, and he's doing other things. And he's taking great pride in his defense. Jordan Harris is all over the floor, right? He's all over the floor, whether it's defense, whether it's offense, getting big assignments, those type of things. And so they come with a really good spirit to get better every day, and they do more than what's required. And I think that's a huge part of any good player, but especially for a senior. And the fact that they have such a good camaraderie together, a good friendship, I think adds to it, and they've allowed a lot of other people to be a part of that on this team, and I think that's huge.
Anthony seems to be more efficient offensively the last couple of games. Are you noticing him be more selective with his shots?
Well, I think he's improving. I think he's improving all the way across the board, whether it's defense, whether it's offense, whether it's selection, whether it's movement. We still got to continue to get him to take catch and shoot shots because they're there, and be ready to shoot those shots. That's a big thing with him. I mean, bottom line is take what the game has given you, and you're good enough that you can impose your will on the game, but also take what the game has given you. Sometimes it's there right away. And so I think it's just a matter of getting more and more experienced every game. I think it's the same with the other guys, and that's what you want. And the ball is in his hands between he and Severe. It's in their hands a lot, and they're able to create for others. And I think the fact that Anthony moves the ball so well is helping him be that much more efficient of an offensive player.
22 points, you guys were ahead by this team, Florida. Is this the ultimate do-over?
Well, we were not good in that second half. There's no doubt about that. We didn't attack, and we were right in it, and we were right in it to the end. And so we missed 2 layups at an open 3 at the end. And so we got the ball where we wanted it. We didn't keep getting it where we needed it to go against the zone, but we did not defend well. We did not defend the ball screen well. We started chasing the ball, and when you're chasing the ball, you're chasing the game, and that's not a good place to be. And we were in a bunch of overhelps, and they were getting open 3s. And I would say we probably got shell-shocked a little bit in that. But again, it's like anything else. When you're not making shots, it's hard to be really good on the defensive end for any team, but especially for a young team. And that's what happened with us. But the difference between that game and the Missouri game is we kept coming back at it. And we were right there. We were right there. We had chances to win the game. We just couldn't put it over the hump.
And how much is the improvement over the last 2 weeks as a result of maybe playing better on the defensive side of the ball?
I think that's huge. I don't think there's any question about it. And I think the turnover thing is a big deal. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can't turn the ball over and be successful. And we cannot give up points. There was a span. We gave up 50 points between the Texas A&M game and the South Carolina game. Mm-hmm. We gave up 50 points to our 13 points off turnovers. You're not going to win doing that. And so we've got to continue to be good there. Make simple plays, make the next pass, cut, move without the ball, get second shot opportunities, throw it ahead, but don't try to make, things that aren't there happen. Just trust our offense. There's enough movement in it that we should get really good looks. And the other big thing in a situation like this for us is we're going to continue to improve our transition defense. Has got to be good. Not only our rebounding at the end of the clock, but our transition defense at the beginning of the clock, because it's getting tested and it'll be tested tomorrow night with Florida.